Welcome to Voice in the Dark, where every story begins with a whisper and ends.
65 years ago, the world nearly collapsed. Cinematic wide shot of a dying planet, cracked continents, burning cities, dark clouds swallowing the sky, slow pan-in as the world flickers like a dying light bulb. A nuclear conflict shattered the planet's electrical grids and severed global communication overnight. Massive EMP wave racing across Earth, power grids exploding, satellites burning in orbit, cityscapes plunging into absolute darkness. Humanity fell into a technological darkness with no way to recover, until a botanist deep inside the Amazon made a discovery. A lone botanist trekking through dense, mist-covered Amazon jungle, carrying dim lantern light, ancient trees towering, atmosphere heavy with mystery. He found the Genesis tree, a mysterious organism with flowers capable of storing unimaginable energy. Reveal shot inside a glowing cave, a majestic bioluminescent tree with radiant energy-filled flowers, roots pulsing like veins of light, surreal, mystical ambience. That single miracle became the new global power source, allowing humanity to rebuild. Giant industrial facilities built around Genesis trees. Energy beams flowing into futuristic cities rising from ruins, humans celebrating hope. Governments guarded every Genesis tree like living nuclear reactors. High-security compounds, armed soldiers, drones circling, Genesis tree inside transparent armored chamber glowing like a sacred relic. But the radiation-scarred world paid a price. Somber montage, barren wastelands, mutated wildlife, hospitals overflowing with infants in incubators, dark, desaturated lighting. 90% of newborn children develop genetic disorders. Rows of hospital beds, sick infants, tired doctors, screens showing rising genetic disease statistics in red. Scientists infused the Genesis flower into the human genome, creating enhanced humans with heightened abilities. These genetics rose to the top of society. Towering futuristic city with elite enhanced humans walking confidently, holograms praising genetics, luxurious architecture. The remaining 10% became specials, mocked, oppressed, doing dirty maintenance jobs. Contrast shot, specials in worn uniforms cleaning streets under neon lights while genetics pass by arrogantly, indifferent stares. Inside the Genesis Institute, two unlikely infiltrators make their move. Wide shot of enormous high-tech academy with glowing towers, surveillance drones, students in sleek uniforms entering. Chloe, disguised as a student on a field trip. Chloe in school uniform, blending into group of students, nervous eyes scanning surroundings. And Layan, her wheelchair-bound partner posing as a janitor. Layan in janitor outfit, modified wheelchair with hidden tech, rolling past guards unnoticed. Layan hacks into a restricted lab using a mechanical mouse to distract guards. Close-up, a tiny robotic mouse scurrying past guards, Layan typing rapidly on a hidden device, neon reflections on his glasses. He knocks them out with sleeping gas and gasses the scientists next. Gas dispersing in cinematic slow motion, guards collapsing silently, Layan wearing mask pushing forward. He enters the secured chamber, holding the sacred Genesis tree. Massive circular vault door opening, golden light pouring out, small Genesis tree floating inside transparent containment. The moment he cuts the glass, the tree fires spikes and alarms erupt. High-tension shot, glass cracking, energy spikes shooting out like living arrows, red alarm lights flashing violently. Layan snatches the glowing flower and escapes as lockdown begins. Layan racing down corridor in wheelchair, clutching radiant flower, giant steel doors slamming behind him. He hides the flower in Chloe's teddy bear as guards taunt him for being a freak. Soft toy close-up being stuffed with glowing object, guards smirking cruelly, Layan avoiding eye contact. Outside, news screens flash smiling politicians promising unity, lies Layan knows too well. Oversized holographic screens with smiling leaders, perfect propaganda, Layan watching with bitter expression. A repair request lures them into the wealthy genetic district. Transition shot, neon-rich futuristic district, polished streets, luxurious buildings glowing blue. A special chef in an exosuit lets them inside a fancy restaurant. Back door opening. Tired chef in bulky mechanical exosuit inviting them in. Warm kitchen lights behind him. Moments later, a violent anti-genetics gang storms in, killing patrons and painting graffiti in blood. Masked gang crashing into elegant restaurant. Chaos. Overturned tables. Blood-red graffiti sprayed on pristine walls. The chef collapses with a fatal wound, warning them the gang is still inside. Emotional close-up. Chef clutching his wound. Exosuit flickering. Desperate final warning. They hide and overhear the gang planning an attack during a celebrity concert. Dark pantry hiding spot. Shadows. Gang silhouettes outside discussing explosive plans. Layan loses control of the mechanical suit, forcing them into a chaotic fight. Suit malfunctioning sparks. Layan thrown into combat, slamming shelves and tables. Frantic energy. Security footage misidentifies them as terrorists. Screens showing grainy footage falsely labeling them with red warnings. Wanted. Captain Hughes, secret gang leader, brands them fugitives. Villain reveal. Stern captain with glowing enhanced eyes. Issuing arrest orders, sinister smirk. Chloe discovers flyers linking the plan to singer Mira's concert. Chloe holding neon-lit concert flyer, background covered in conspiracy notes and maps. Layan wants to flee, causing Chloe to break down. Argument scene. Dark alley. Chloe crying in frustration. Layan looking guilty and hopeless. Haunted by memories of his father calling him a failure, Layan chooses to fight. Flashback image of father yelling. Fragmented visions. Layan clenching fist with renewed determination. He modifies the exosuit with makeshift weapons. Workshop montage. Sparks flying. Welded armor plates. Improvised gadgets being attached. At Mira's concert, undercover officers ambush her until Layan drops from above. Epic overhead shot. Layan descending through stage lights, crowd screaming, officers rushing Mira. He uses plant-based chemical weapons to defend her. Layan firing glowing green botanical gas grenades. Vines erupting, officers stumbling back. He escapes with Chloe's help, taking Mira into hiding. Night escape on rooftop, Chloe pulling Layan into safety. Mira wrapped in cloak between them. It is revealed Senator Frank is Layan's father. Shock reveal. Hologram of Senator Frank giving a speech. Layan staring in disbelief. Chloe feels betrayed and leaves. Chloe walking away in rain. Silhouette dissolving into shadow while Layan stands frozen. Frank uses the attack to push a national vote for his enhancement project. Political rally. Frank raising hands to roaring crowd. Giant banners reading Evolve. Layan discovers the horrifying truth. The cure is a lie. Secret lab reveal. Shelves of harvested biomaterial. Dark essence tubes. Layan horrified. Frank and Hughes harvest specials to enhance genetics. Cold surgical room. Specials strapped down. Machines extracting glowing fluids. Chloe records the confession and exposes it to the specials. Chloe holding camera. Hologram screen showing confession. Shock crowd gathering. They unite under Layan's leadership. Specials rallying around Layan, holding improvised weapons, fierce determination in their eyes. Layan storms the facility wearing the suit. Heroic charge. Layan in upgraded exosuit smashing through metal doors, sparks flying. The battle erupts between Specials and Hughes's enhanced fighters. Chaotic war scene. Swinging pipes, makeshift shields, enhanced soldiers clashing with raw fury. Layan duels Hughes in a brutal showdown. Epic duel. Electric punches, metal smashing concrete, environment shaking. Chloe races to upload the evidence. Chloe sprinting through collapsing corridors with data drive, alarms blaring. A war of truth versus power decides humanity's future. Final montage. City split between light and darkness. Layan standing over battlefield, symbolic beam of hope rising.
Thanks for entering the dark with me. This is Voice in the Dark. Until we meet again, keep your lights low.